From impoverished child to playing for Brazil.
A young boy runs along a dirt road. He is barefoot. The ball he kicks isn't made of leather. It is a bundle of old socks. No stadium, no expensive boots. No spectators, just dust. And a dream that seemed impossible.
No one imagined that the boy would one day move millions to tears of joy. No one believed that a poor kid from a small Brazilian town would change football forever, but before the world knew him, life had already taught him a lesson, that poverty can steal many things except hope.
October 23, 1940, in the small town of Trescorex, Brazil, a child named Edson Arantes do Nascimento was born. The world would come to know him as Pelé. Many know him as the king of football, a legend who won 3 World Cups, an icon whose name transcends the sport. Yet,
that title did not come easy. Behind the smile that always graced his face lay a childhood marked by hardship. This story is not just about scoring goals. It is the story of a boy who refused to give up, even when life told him otherwise, time and again.
Pelé was born into a humble family. His father, João Ramos do Nascimento, was a football player, not a famous player, not a wealthy player, just a man with big dreams, dreams he never quite managed to realize. His mother worked hard to put food on the table. Money was always a struggle. There were days when even a meal felt like a luxury.
Pelé grew up watching his parents struggle, not through words, but through sacrifice, while other children played without a care. Pelé was already learning the meaning of scarcity. He couldn't even afford a ball. But strangely enough, those limitations fueled his imagination. He would roll up old socks, tie them with string,
sometimes stuff them with paper, sometimes use an orange. Anything could become a ball. The important thing was, he could still play in narrow streets on dusty pitches, amidst humble homes. Football was more than just a game. Football was where he could dream. Every touch of the ball made him forget his hunger.
Every kick made him believe that life could change. But reality wasn't that simple to help his family. Young Pelé worked as a shoeshine boy. He walked from customer to customer, a shine box in his hand. Hope in his heart, every coin he earned meant food for his family. Just imagine a child who should have been enjoying his childhood, instead had to figure out how to help his parents survive.
But Pelé never complained because he saw his father doing the same. His father always said, "Hard work never betrays you." Those words were etched in his mind. Then came the day that changed their lives. The year 1950, Brazil hosted the World Cup. The whole country believed the trophy was sure to be theirs.
But in the final match, Brazil lost to Uruguay. The nation fell silent. The Maracanã Stadium, packed with nearly 200,000 people, froze. The sound of weeping filled the air. In their humble home, Pelé saw something he had never seen before. His father was crying. A man who had always seemed so strong could not hide his sorrow. Young Pelé stood watching his father. He didn't know what to say. Then, in a quiet voice, he made a promise.
"Father, one day, I will win the World Cup for Brazil." It sounded like a child's dream. No one took it seriously. How could a poor boy with no shoes dare to dream of leading his country to become world champions? But from that day on, the dream never left him. He trained harder, ran further, practiced his kicking longer. When his friends went home, Pelé stayed on the field. When his body was exhausted, he forced himself to keep training.
Because he knew talent alone wasn't enough. He had to work harder than anyone else. In his teens, his talent began to attract attention. He joined the Bauru Athletic Club youth team. There, a former Brazilian national team player named Valdemar de Brito saw something different. Not just speed, not just technique, but courage. Pel played without fear.
He didn't care that his opponents were bigger. He didn't care that he was unknown. He knew only one thing. The ball had to go into the net one day. Valdemar took Pel to a major club, Santos FC. At that time, Pel was only 15 years old. Still very young, many people doubted him. Too small, too skinny, too young. But Valdemar said something that sounded crazy.
This kid will become the best player in the world. Everyone smiled. Some thought he was joking. How could a village boy become the best player in the world? But Pel didn't answer with words. He answered with his game. His debut with Santos
Instantly turned heads. Goal after goal began to pour in. Spectators started to remember his name. Newspapers began talking about him. And slowly, the boy who once shined shoes transformed into the new hope of Brazilian football. But popularity brought pressure. Now, every match felt like a test. Every mistake became headline news. Every goal created even greater expectations. That burden felt incredibly heavy for a teenager who wasn't even 17 yet.
But Pel chose a single path: keep playing, stay humble, keep working. Because he hadn't forgotten his promise. A promise to his father, a promise to Brazil.
The year was 1958. Brazil was preparing for the World Cup in Sweden. The coach began compiling the squad list. Big names were already confirmed to go then. A name appeared that took many by surprise. A teenager, just 17 years old, with little experience. Some even considered him too young.
But, to the scouts, the boy possessed something that could not be taught: instinct, courage, and the conviction that no matter how big the match, it is still played with the same ball. When the call-up letter arrived, Pel held it with trembling hands. Perhaps memories of dusty streets came flooding back. Socks fashioned into a ball. A shoe-shine box. His father's tears. It all felt so close. The promise he had made as a child had finally brought him one step closer.
Yet he did not yet know that the real journey was only just beginning in Sweden. The world was waiting. And a 17-year-old boy was about to change the history of football forever.
Have you ever imagined that the greatest dream of your life could begin in the humblest of circumstances if you were in Pel's shoes? Poor, lacking resources, and with no guarantee of a future, would you still pursue your dream? Leave your answer in the comments section in the next episode.
We will witness how us arrived at the World Cup with no experience, yet returned home a legend. And believe it or not, that was just the beginning. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss episode 2, because Pel's story has only just begun.